3-0. It's obvious to me that he didn't learn nothing from the Chiller battle because I didn't see nothing new and improved from K Shine. He cut his hair. That's the only thing new that I saw about K Shine on that stage. He cut his hair. So he went like Samson. Caught his hair, lost his strength. He would have been better off with them plaits on his head, right? I knew from the onset of this battle that Hollow would beat K-Shine. Because number one, this is what you gotta realize about Hollow. Hollow is unorthodox. Hollow is the type of battle rapper that could do multiple things. He could rebuttal. He could freestyle. He's getting better at rapping. He could perform. Now, Hollow doesn't perform as good as K-Shine, but he reads the crowd real good. And if you ask me, Hollow's overall performance, as far as the theatrics, they were better than K-Shine's theatrics. That's why I said before this battle that if K-Shine comes in there the same way, it's gonna lose. It was a clear victory. It wasn't a buddy. It was a clear victory though. Hollow clearly won, but nobody got butted. K-Shine didn't get butted if you ask me. That's not what I was expecting out of Hollow. I was expecting something a little bit better, right? But he was animated. He wasn't born. Hollow is never born, but it's still a few things that Hollow has to work on. K-Shine, he needs to go back to the drawing board, right? Let's be real. K-Shine has to go back to the drawing board. We know K-Shine's aggressive. You see what I'm saying? K-Shine is shit. He weren't getting no gas. And when you really get to listen and hear his material, his punches weren't effective. Now, maybe if the crowd was gassing up K-Shine, it would have made a little bit of difference in the building, even though he still would have clearly lost. But the gas wasn't there for K-Shine. K-Shine relies heavily on gas. Yo, and I'm not saying he's trash. He's far from trash. Because he doesn't choke and he shares up with 3 rounds. I'm gotta give K-Shine credit for sharing up with 3 rounds. But now he has to evolve. You see what I'm saying? The battle itself was underwhelming. Hollow was performing at his best. Neither of them were performing at the best, but at the same time, Hollow clearly outclassed K-Shine in every round. I like Hollow's presentation better. I like this material a lot better. Hollow is a diverse rapper, and we all know he's unorthodox. But K-Shine is known for having a little bit of bars, aggression. He could punch. He's known for that. And stage presence. He's known for that. But now it's time for K-Shine to evolve. K-Shine needs to evolve. Because to me, it's the same K-Shine. You see what I'm saying? And if you ask me, he was better in the Chiller battle than he was in the Hollow battle. Even though if he would have came where he came versus Chiller versus Hollow, he still would have lost. But at the same time, K-Shine needs to go back to the drawing board. He needs to evolve. There's a few battle rappers out there that need to evolve. Because K-Shine grew. We watched his growth. He's to a level now where it's flatline now. I don't know if it's losing hunger or what. Now, his allegations of DNA being K-Shine's ghostwriter. Me personally, I would have to see proof to believe that. because I have a high level of respect that DNA K-Shine, the whole NWX. I have a high level of respect for what they have for the craft. These guys respect the craft. Now, if it's true, K-Shine's going to lose all credibility. But I don't believe it until I see proof. I'm not saying it's not true, but until I see proof, because I know these guys take pride in the craft. And if it's got DNA writing for him, that would destroy his credibility as a battle rapper, if you ask me. Because all these years, I've been thinking K-Shine's been writing his own material. And I'm not saying it's not writing his own material. But if it's found out that what Hollow said on the stage is true, K-Shine's going to lose credibility. And like I said, I'm not saying it's true. Nah, Hollow came out and told K-Shine, I'm going to get lower than your credit score. Then when Hollow done that 360 on the stage, like, that bar there was fire. That punch was fire. It wasn't super fire, but it was fire. Hollow came with a game plan. Right? You got to respect Hollow. He's been in the game for years, and he keeps evolving. It's not boring. Hollow is not boring. Even in the battle that Hollow lost to Meth, he wasn't boring. So Hollow is evolving. He keeps on learning. And even in his interview, he said, like, it's got a few things to work on. He's always looking to improve. That's what K-Shine should be doing before he takes his next battle. He ran up against Chilla. Got smoked. This is second loss in a row. When was the last time you have seen K-Shine lose back-to-back battles? When was the last time you've seen K-Shine lose back-to-back battles? This was an abysmal performance for K-Shine. It's like them boss weren't. I was listening for something, like he ain't even saying nothing. He done very little in that battle. So if I'm K-Shine, I'm getting to the drawing board. I'm gonna figure some things out. Because it's obvious he needs to add a few more dimensions. He needs a few more attributes. And he'll be a much more formidable opponent. He can't face no Daylight or Locks or King Los rapping like that. Let's talk about he wants to rap again. Daylight? Rapping like that? Has he lost his bloody mind? He's lost his mind. And one thing about K-Shine, right, is that he's an emotional guy. Hollow beat him mentally before the battle started. He allowed Hollow to get up underneath his skin in the face-off. K-Shine was emotional versus Chilla in the face-off. Look how the battle turned out. So now K-Shine has a pattern and a history of getting emotional. In face-offs, when he gets emotional in face-offs, it's a trend where he's losing these battles. Cool. Was he really that afraid of Hollow? Was he really that insecure and afraid of Hollow leading up to this battle? He allowed Hollow to get up underneath his skin. And Hollow knew what he was doing. Hollow is experienced. K-Shine's got a nice resume, but Hollow has been up against some killers. Locks has got one of the best pens in the game. Not the best pen, but one of the best pens in the game. Remember something, right? When Hollow faced Locks was like, that wasn't too much longer after the Calico battle. Even though Locks was in a little losing streak, but he was still in his prime. And Hollow faced him, and Hollow beat him. So Hollow is a tactician when it comes to battle rap. He's very strategic. K-Shine doesn't appear to me to be very strategic. Now, as far as writing his material and being prepared, I give K-Shine an A+ for that. I'm going to give K-Shine an A+ for coming with 3 solid lines and being prepared. Because he doesn't choke. He takes pride in his craft. Right? Because I really wasn't focusing on NWX before the brothers who I watched battle rap with started telling me more about NWX. I watched DNA, but I'm now focusing in on both of them now, not just DNA. Because them guys, they take pride in their craft. And that's what I like about NWX. That's not my group. D-Block's my group. You see what I'm saying? And I'm a Cassidy fan. And a Hollow fan. And a Daylight fan. And a 40 Cal fan. I'm just being honest with you, right? But I'm giving credit where credit's due. So now, like, see how DNA switched it up? No gun bars. You see what I'm saying? He's talking that stuff that you can relate to in everyday life. DNA has evolved. Look how he's rapping now. Flawless. He was flawless before, but he's talking about a lot of guns, violence, and drugs. Now he's showing you, look, I could educate you. I talk about real life stuff that could inspire you, educate you. I could talk that street talk without talking about guns and violence. His approach is different. And look how DNA is carrying on now. So maybe DNA, him and K-Shine is real close. They need to sit down and have a conversation. Go back to the drawing board. K-Shine definitely needs to make some adjustments. He's got a little bit of bars. He'll punch every now and then, but he relies heavily on gas. K-Shine's pen game is not A+. He doesn't have an A+ pen. And I'm not trying to discredit K-Shine. I'm just being honest with you. He's not this great writer. But when he writes, he's prepared when he's locked in. That's K-Shine's greatest attribute. But if he could work on that lyricism a little bit, you see what I'm saying? Whereas he don't need the gas, whereas he could carry the momentum without the gas. And if you ask me, he needs to start punching a little bit better too. He's going to be a formidable opponent. He is a formidable opponent. But right now, I feel that he's lost that hunger and has reached a flat spot right now. It's like he's lost that hunger. So when you get to that point like where K-Shine is, like he's lost that hunger. How you go up against Chilla? You lost and didn't learn nothing from that battle. Chilla's a veteran. Hollow is a veteran. Hollow has got a much better resume than Chilla. So how you not learn nothing from the Chilla battle and carry what you learned in the Hollow battle? It shows me that K-Shine isn't learning. Doing the same way. He's not learning either. These guys do the same thing when they get in the ring over and over. You could only get away with it against weaker opponents or rusty opponents. But if you're going up against battle rappers that are seasoned and they're learning, and you keep on doing the same thing, you might win 1 or 2 battles, 3 battles, then can hit that red block. Look at K-Shine. Before the Chilla battle, fuck, K-Shine was cooking. He was cooking. But now he reached that red block. Chilla, now Hollow. So he shouldn't even be making excuses as to why he lost. Take his loss. Go work on your craft. See what I'm saying? Because Hollow could rebuttal. Hollow could speed up his flow. He could drop the pace. Hollow is composed. You see what I'm saying? You don't hear Hollow talking through people's runs. You see what I'm saying? You never heard Hollow doing that. I haven't heard Hollow do that, talk through nobody's runs. Even if there's cooking him, he's composed. As a fan of Hollow's, I was expecting battle. When I say more, I was expecting battle. I was expecting him to punch a little harder. Because the punches They were accurate, a lot of them, but they weren't really damn hard-ass punches that I was expecting. Because this could have been a body bag, not just a clear 3-0. This could have been a body bag. Blood in the water, hollow. But, you 3-0'd him clearly. See what I'm saying? But you could have destroyed K-Shine. That was your opportunity to destroy K-Shine. You didn't destroy him. You beat him, clearly. So, Hollow knows he's got to go to the drawing board and work on a few things too. And that's the good thing I like about Hollow. He's always looking for input. He's always looking to improve. Look at Hollow. He lost to Meth. But guess what? He learned from that battle. And he came back roaring like a lion. Look at him now. You see what I'm saying? So, but the thing with Hollow is this. He's battled so many elite battlers. I don't want to see him lose his hunger either. But Hollow is a smart man. He ain't going to be battling every weekend 6 times a year. He's going to take that time off, focusing in on his music. That's what I like about Hollow. He's focused in on his music right now. Putting out music. He's got his clothing line. So Hollow is evolving, not just in rap, but outside of battle rap. And that's another thing of K-Shine. Like, what business ventures does he really have going on outside of battle rap? I'm not saying he doesn't have anything going on, but can somebody tell me what K-Shine's got going on outside of battle rap? Talking about as far as business-wise, partnerships, investments. Because Hollow and these type of guys, they're thinking beyond battle rap, man. There's levels to this, man. And Surf Share Join is levels to this. See, Hollow is a focused man outside of battle rap too. He takes care of his kids, his family. The guy's focused. I'm not saying K-Shine's not focused. K-Shine takes care of his too, but it's like K-Shine has to evolve as a battle rapper. I want to see K-Shine again, but I don't want to see K-Shine rapping like that, like he did on Saturday. And I don't want to see Hollow come back and rapping like he did on Saturday. Because that battle was underwhelming. I was disappointed in that battle. I was highly disappointed in that battle. I'm just being honest with you guys. I really didn't like that battle. Hollow won, yes, but the fans lost that battle. That's my honest opinion. That's how I feel about it. That's how I saw it. That's how I felt when I was watching the battle. And it's not about the gas. I'm listening for what you're saying. That's what triggers me. I'm not worried about the crowd and the gas. That doesn't influence me. I'm listening for what you say. Your delivery. I'm listening for how you deliver. Your punches, your angles, your schemes, double entendres, wordplay, name flips. But Hollow is good at that shit too. The name flips. I mean, like the wordplay, playing with the words and freestyling. I like that. Hollow is a skillful MC. And it should, like, Hollow is more of a skillful battle rapper than K-Shine, if you ask me. As far as ability, Hollow has got that. And it should that, hey, as far as skill sets, Hollow utilized his skill sets and used them against K-Shine. He knew he couldn't use like 2 skill sets and beat K-Shine. He had to use multiple skill sets to beat K-Shine. Hollow is dangerous. He could rebuttal. He could freestyle. He could get a little barter. He could punch you. He could joke. And he could perform. And it's got charisma. So, and he could big boy talk you too. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'll be back probably Thursday or something. Or Wednesday. Peace.